What's up guys, Kila West here, and today we're going to be going over the May sales in the Gaijin store. We're also going to be going over the Weapons of Victory bundle that's 50% off. But if you guys didn't know, on the Gaijin store right now, a lot of things are 50% off, so I want to go over those things and figure out what's worth buying and what's not. The footage that you're seeing right now is actually a tank that's on sale for 50% off, so if you're looking to pick anything up from the Gaijin store for the sale, use my link down below. It helps me out a lot, and you get my decal. Now let's get into the video. Thank the snail, the May sales are here. We basically have the bundle sales, the Wings of Victory, the Tracks of Victory, and the Weapons of Victory bundle sales here, as well as other sales. Some of these packs, we're going to go over it later in the video, but this is the main thing I wanted to show you guys. Note the following packs will be retired from all platforms after the promotion ends. You got the AH-64D, the Kafir Canard, the MI-35, the Saab J35 XS pack, the F4J UK, and the Challenger 2 OES pack, all going away. So if you're a collector, those may be the main things you want to pick up before they go away. The first thing we're going to go over the Weapon of Victory packs, and then we'll go over the May sale. So there's three different bundles. You have the Weapons of Victory bundle, which is 50% off. Then you have the Wings of Victory bundle. Then you have the Tracks of Victory bundle. The important thing to know is that, you know, the Wing of Victory one is planes, the Tracks is tanks. So we'll just do an overview of the full thing. This is also really important to see right here. Already have one of these packs, we won't charge you for it. Log in to see your personalized price of the bundle. That's always good to know because you don't want to get double charged. If I'm judging this based solely on the bundle, I think it's worth it. I'll throw up on screen how much all these would cost without the bundle. Obviously, it's $309. I'm an idiot. Why would I say that? You're getting 50% off of all of these. So if these are things that you wanted to pick up, highly worth it. It's 50% off. But I think that's where it kind of stops. Either of these two is kind of whatever, right? So if you do Wings of Victory, right? This is what I'm going to kind of get at. If I already grinded the USA tech tree, getting the two USA planes as premiums doesn't really make sense unless I really wanted them. Other than that, I don't see the point in getting them. And the point is I'm not going to get that much extra research. They're not super amazing platforms unless you really know how to use them and dominate the whole BR. But in my case, I don't need any more American planes. I only need other nations' planes. And if I don't already have them purchased, I'm still going to get charged for them. So, and I can't just single buy them, because if I single buy them, they're going to be full price. And the same thing kind of applies to the Tracks pack or the Tracks bundle. I really would only be interested in the M18 and the IS-2. I already have the M18, but unless I need all of them or I want all of them, it's not really worth it. So these bundles, I'd say, unless you really want all of them, it's not worth buying it. But if you do want all of them and you want to get them for 50% off, that is definitely the bundle for you. Other than that, I would save your money. Now we'll go into the May sale. The MiG-23 ML at 50% like everything else. 50% off, a lot of these things are worth the price. The MiG-23 ML is pretty much well covered. A lot of people know about it already. It's worth picking up if you don't have it already. The Al-Khalid, it's worth it for China. It's an 11.0 tank. If you're trying to grind China ground, it's worth it. I mean, I would pick it up, but I haven't grinded anything in China yet, so I probably should pick it up. The clickbait is the clickbait, man. I'm pretty sure this is one of the most heavily bought, premium tanks. For 35 bucks, 1000% worth it if you're grinding. I saw somebody comment on my post that the F5C is trash. You might just be trash, my friend. It's a gunslinger. You're not expecting this thing to be the most accurate or the best at, missile fighting, but it's a gunfighter. Especially in the down tier, you're going to have a really good time with this thing. Don't expect it to be a bomber. This is one of those premiums that you pick up if you want to have fun dogfighting, if you know what I mean. The T-29. I really need to pick this thing up. I have the T-30, but I didn't pick up the T-29. And for 20 bucks, you're going to dominate at the BR. There's nothing like an old-fashioned heavy tank at that BR. So I highly recommend picking this up. Like always, the Type 90B Fuji, 4-second reload. You don't have to have an experienced crew. So 100% worth picking up if you're trying to grind out Japanese ground, because it can be kind of a pain using their ground, from what I've heard. The MiG-21 Bis Lazur M, for 35 bucks, man. I don't know if this is really worth it, especially for grinding. I would pick this up if you just want to have something to pick up that's a MiG-21, but for Germany, you're better off getting the Tornado if you're just looking to grind and bomb bases. The Su-22M4 WTD 61 pack, same kind of basic premise as the MiG-21. It's good if you want to use it, you can bomb bases in it, but I wouldn't expect it to do the heavy lifting of your grinding. I would just use the Tornado. The Leopard 2A4. Can't complain about this thing, 100% worth it. Even with the price tag of 32 bucks, 100% worth it in my book. Comes with a great camouflage on it, will help you grind the nation, totally worth it. And now onto the T-72AV, or the terms T. 100% worth it in my opinion. Again, it's not probably the best tank at the BR, but it'll get the job done and it will help you grind. The King Tiger pack, I try and make these worth it by getting the premium time as well as the Golden Eagles, but honestly, unless you just want another Tiger 2 in your lineup, I really don't see the point in getting this because you can just grind your way to the regular Tech Tree Tiger 2s. The F4 EJ, don't waste your money on this thing, dude. At least I wouldn't. I would rather buy the Tech Tree premiums, like the middle tier ones, than buy this and grind, to be honest. SU-25K pack, not bad. It's really good on ground fighting, or ground attacking, I should say, but it also is kind of competent in the air, so kind of worth the money for 30 bucks. T55AM, dude. Now that I have played the BR where the T55AM is at, I'll tell you this. I hate running into these things. They freak me out, man. They seem like they're so survivable. And it has a barrel launched ATGM. Dude, I think it's worth it. For 30 bucks, I think it's worth it. Tornado IDS. If I had to pick anything for Germany, I would probably pick this just because of the base bombing. Just know that you're not the only one that's going to be there. There's probably going to be a ton of other Tornado IDSs also trying to do the same thing as you. So you're not necessarily going to be a good fighter either. You're literally just there to bomb. That's it. The K9 Vidar. Definitely not a bad pickup. You also get a laser rangefinder with this thing, which makes it insane. You're going to be the bane of everyone's existence at the BR, in the battle, I should say. These HE launchers, I don't really like them being in the game, but you can do pretty good stuff with it, so take it with a grain of salt. The F20A Tiger Shark. I really just don't recommend this thing, to be honest with you. It's like a better F5C because it has the F16 engine, but realistically, it's not really great at anything, and you're not going to outrate, outfight, whatever you want to call it, many other fighters at the BR. Let's just be real. And you can't even base bomb reliably in it, so it's up to you if you want to get this. For 37 bucks, no thanks. All right, so the CV9015, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to be honest, I don't have experience with this thing. I've seen it in battle and I've seen it perform well, but I've honestly never played it, so I couldn't tell you whether or not to get it, honestly. IS-6. Man, I just cracked my knuckles loud. IS-6 is one of those things that gives me bad dreams at night. I hate running into this thing, so it's obviously a good pickup, especially if you're grinding Russia and you just want to have a good time. It's pretty dominant, not gonna lie. The Apache, honestly, if you have the money and you want an Apache, 25 bucks, not a bad price to spend for an Apache. Especially for the American Tech Tree. Because if you've ever had to grind a helicopter than the American Tech Tree, you know it's just straight up pain. Centauro, I've seen this thing run around the battlefield a lot, and I've seen a lot of people do very well in it. I think it's worth the money, especially if it's $35. You know, I definitely think it's worth it. Second page. Look at all that, dude. Still much more to go. The Object 120 pack, 25 bucks plus premium time plus Golden Eagles. I think it's worth it. I would pick it up if I were you. The Challenger 2 OES pack, I honestly have no clue about the Challengers. I've heard good things about it. I've seen other people play them really well, but I have no clue what I'm talking about on it. So don't take my impressions, watch a video on it. And the F4J UK pack. Could be good. I mean, it's an F4, but F4's kind of struggle these days, to be honest with you. Not really worth it. The AH-46D for the Netherlands. Same thing with the last helicopter. It's a pain to grind, so if you just want one, pick this up. I'm not going to go into detail with these two. A US starter pack, it's $2.50, man. Same thing with the German beginner's pack. I would pick it up. Kafir Canard. Listen, you know, with the new nets being in the game and all that, I still think this thing has a place in the game. There's still a place for this, but do you really need to use it? No, you could just use the nets, but there is a place for this. Same opinion for the MI-35M. If you don't want to grind helis and you just want to have one in your lineup, definitely worth the price. 25 bucks versus hours of grinding out a heli. You do the math. The Saab 35XS, it's good, but at the same time, I can see where new players playing it wouldn't like it, because I can get why it has a lower rating. But it's not bad. It has a lot of missiles. It gets some flares. Just the BR for it isn't always right. If the J35A ever goes back on sale, pick that up. Same with the USS starter pack. Pick it up, $4. British starter pack, $5. French starter pack, $5. Japanese starter pack, pick it up. All those starter packs, man, I would pick all those up. If I had $100 to spend, I would pick up the T29, the T55AM, and all the starter packs, and I believe that would leave me with $11 left over. That's just what I would personally buy, but thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to use my link down below to pick up everything. It gives me a small percentage, which helps out the channel a ton. Other than that, I'll see you guys on the next video.